Hey, it's me, Jacob Kaltenbach. You haven't heard from me a while. Of course, only four I guess everyone who's on my Facebook, everyone that's on my YouTube that watches them has heard from me because they're just a select few people. Oh man, now it's dark, but I'll just fix that. Well, let's just say that I thought I'd do something different. I'm going to do movie reviews, and I'm going to start right now so I don't run out of time about summarize almost every movie I've seen this summer. And since summer, almost all the good movies are out. I don't know if there's going to be another one. But here it goes. And while I do these reviews, I'll be sitting on the chair of the ancients. Handed down for many generation. No one knows where it comes from or whose it originally was, other than the fact it's really old and ugly looking. It looks worse in real life than it does on the screen. And okay, it's time to sit down, turn around, and review some movies. Woo! Okay, the first thing I'm going to review is I don't know if I should start. I'll start with just mentioning Dragon Ball. There's no reason to say Dragon Ball Evolution like in a number review, because if you ever have been on a hot day outside and you can't, and you're about to die, and like it's hot and everything's ruined, kind of like hot, like all the trees, everywhere. You'll bite in. It's like if you reach a tree and get a mulberry on a hot day. You're like, hey, it's a mulberry. It's going to taste like a mulberry. And it's like it's basically rotted on the vine because it's not a mulberry. It's it's just an oddly shaped piece of poop. Now, I guess if you thought it was going to be an oddly shaped piece of poop, like I thought it was an okay movie if you're looking for poop. Now, if you want to see like a mulberry, which is that's kind of bad. Okay, this movie's a mulberry. Dragon Ball movie is, and um, you, Dragon Ball is a raspberry. It's like when you go to get a raspberry. It's like, hey, this is a raspberry. Ooh, this is a mulberry. And if you think it's a mulberry, it's like, eh. That's what I thought of it. That's why the movie gets meh. It gets one mulberry compared to what it should have gotten, which was a raspberry. Okay, that makes no sense. Now people are turning off their videos thinking I'm a crazy person. But that's okay, because now we're going to a movie I actually did like and will be really excited about talking. Well, I pretty much liked. I guess since the movies, summer really started off with Wolverine, I thought the movie was pretty good. Of course, it has the Fox disability where it loses at least 2 points of what it could be. It could be like a 9 or so, but it goes to 7 or 8, probably 7.5. Because it's a Fox disease. You gotta realize it could be this, but since it's Fox, it's gonna go down a little bit. It could be 10, it's gonna be an 8 at the best. Could be that, a do. Could be a 7, could be a 5. But I thought it was really good. The actors did a good job with what they had, kind of the same with the Dragon Ball movie, but they had a lot more than what the Dragon Ball cast had. Well, Hugh Jackman did a good job with Wolverine, although if there is a sequel like they say there's going to be, he better be acting like Wolverine on the first two. Because I almost can understand him being so nice since he has memories of stuff. But if he's still kind of on the nicer side in the next one, then I don't know. Kind of annoyed. But I guess he was still pretty cool. And the main reason why I like this is mainly, I'm sad to say, it's not anything. It's Ryan Reynolds as Wade Wilson. Now, I'm a Deadpool fan. I was recently introduced to him. He got me through the tough times, man. The tough times about the thing I was going to do in the last video. But he helped me get through those times. And Deadpool's awesome. And I hope they're making... I know they were supposed to have a spin-off of that movie. I think it's possible for Ryan Reynolds to be Deadpool again. I don't like what they really did with him in the 11th, but I think his character's salvageable just because if you vagify it down enough, it is the same. But you have to kind of vague it down a lot. Okay, okay, I'll give that movie a 7.5 out of... No, actually I enjoyed that. I don't even know. I'm not going to give these... I should give them scores, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to say that I liked it. Why not? 7.5. Yeah, sure, that one works. Although I want to see it again, and I enjoyed watching it, which I'm easily entertained, hence why I've put a number grade on it. Maybe an 8. Okay, now it's time. Whoa, this is going by fast, and I only got to... Okay. I'm thinking... Okay. Um, Star Trek. How did I forget about that? It's been a while since I've seen that one. That one was good. I've always been a Star Wars fan more than a Star Trek fan, but they did a really good job with this. And there's lots and lots of awesome space stuff, and it's really cool. Has the guy who plays Siler, Zachary Quinto. He was amazing. It proves he can actually act. It has Kirk. It has Scotty. Scotty's awesome from Shaun of the Dead, baby. And now there's all these weapons and the time travel, and it was awesome. Big explosion at the end. Give it 9 out of 10 for big explosion. Although, if that's true, then just change Wolverines to an A, I guess. No, keep it at that. I don't care. But I'm going to say 9 for Star Trek. My friend applauded at the end. Now it's time to see what else there is. Of course, Mr. Man saying they don't understand. Terminator Salvation, underrated. Now, I can't tell you if I think it's an 8. And 8.5. I liked it. I liked the story. I liked the action. The only thing that I had some trouble in was this camera gives me a double chin. Was sometimes it got explosiony, but I enjoyed the explosion, so it really wasn't an effect. So I'll give it an 8.5, just because I'll show all you fanboys that if you expect a movie the way it was supposed to be advertised and stuff, and not expect Terminator 2 too, then it's a great movie with characters and emotion. And John Connor, Christian Bale did a good job. He's like, I'm John Connor. John Connor. And by the way, I'm John Connor. But he did a really good job. And I just like saying John Connor, John Connor. The way he says John Connor. I like saying John Connor. Okay. Night at the Museum. Now, I did not enjoy this as much as any of the other movies I talked about, but I did enjoy it. I'll give it a 7 because I liked Wolverine better, and the first Night at the Museum was a lot better. Stuff just didn't just happen, and they actually fleshed out some of the characters a little bit better. But that's okay because it's a kids movie, and if you think of it as a kids movie, it is really fun and enjoyable. Now, other than that, I don't know. I'm giving reviews for movies that aren't even out anymore, so I'll just shorten that one in by saying it is what it's supposed to be. And then there's Land of the Lost. Now, I did not hate this movie like most people said they did. In fact, I thought it was one of the funnier in recent Will Ferrell movies. That's not saying much since the last few are sports ones and they haven't been very good. And they've just come in like, oh, yay. It was Love Me Sexy. It was the only thing good in that one movie. But okay, I'll give it not a 6.5 because it was good and enjoyable. And yeah. Okay. And now here comes Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, because I liked it. Now, I liked it more. I liked it. I'd give it a 9, even though I know it is not 9 worthy in like normal movie standards. It was just so awesome in its awesomeness that it has to go beyond. If it wasn't for its awesomeness, it'd probably be like an 8 or a 7. But it's so awesome you can't contain it. It's Optimus Prime. I say, Bumblebee, let go of that man and quit peeing on him. And Bumblebee, I give this movie a 9 out of 10 just because I'm a fanboy. But sir, that's not your voice, Bumblebee. Wheeljack, is that you? Wait, you're not in the movie. Okay, let's just go. So yes, that's basically my entire summer movie. I've only got like a few less seconds to say this. I'm not going to sum them up. You can look at them. I don't want to have to think and get stuck again. Now, everybody, party. It's time to go. Bye.